Hey folks, I decided to do another video because I just got the new 2025 RLC 55 Bel Air Gasser in pink. Not a color that I, in my personal life, purchase or pursue, but I really do like it on Hot Wheels, and I think a lot of other people do too. They seem to do quite a few of these editions in this color scheme. So this is the classic 1955 Bel Air Gasser that Hot Wheels has been doing since Brendan Bertucci released it or designed it in 2013. And that first car came out as a mainline. It was in gray. And when I saw it at Walmart on the pegs, I immediately knew this was going to be a casting that I was going to collect for the foreseeable future. I love drag racing. I love gassers. I love 55 Chevys. So it was only natural that I would pursue these. And to date, I have every Hot Wheels 55 gasser that they have released with the exception of 2 convention cars. And yes, I do have the Candy Striper, and yes, it is opened. I am a big proponent of opening cars if it's a casting that you really like and collect, because I enjoy putting them in display cases. I like taking them out of the display case and holding them, and to me it just seems natural to do that. I know it hurts the investment side of this, but I look at these as toys. I don't look at them as investments, and as such, I'm not afraid to open them. That said, I do have a lot of cars that are still on the card, and will continue to purchase them for that purpose as well. Okay, so the 55 Bel Air Gasser, as I told you, it came out in 2013. They have done a lot of these. They've done drag strip demons. They've done RLCs, which I guess come out about every 2 years, it seems. They've done a slew of main lines, you name it. I mean, this casting has found its way into a lot of different models, and it's popular for people to customize. I customize many of these myself. I took a count the other night. I've got 137 unique 55 Bel Air Gassers. Again, that's comprised of every one Hot Wheels has released with the exception of 2 convention cars, which I hope to get down the road. And the rest are pretty much ones I've customized myself. I do have a few that I had purchased that other people had done before I began the customization kick. But 137 in total. And I don't see Hot Wheels letting up on releasing these. Like every year there's a 55 Bel Air Gasser. I've already seen that there's going to be a new one for 26, which is great. Okay, this car is a love-hate thing in terms of what people have given it in terms of online reviews. People love the paint. It's Spectraflame pink. The white isn't really Spectraflame. I guess it's just kind of it's not a high gloss. It's sort of a semi-gloss white. The accenting around the windows and the panel baffling is outstanding. Headlight, parking light details, tail lights. The license plate says Gasser. There's a Chevy V logo on the back. People seem to love that. I do too. There's even some accenting on the engine. The interior is pink and white. So there's a great use of color on this car. What people don't like about it are the wheels. The knock is that this is an RLC and it should have rubber. These are plastics. These are NC RL coated wheels, which stands for Neoclassic Redlines. Neoclassics, as many of you may know, came out in the 2000s, and they were re-releases of the original Redline cars with updated Spectraflame paint, and they went with again, NC RL coated wheels, which are very, very close to 1970 vintage 5-spoke Redlines. And as most of you may, or I shouldn't say you know, maybe you don't. In the early days, there were a few versions of 5-spoke Redlines from 68, then they changed a little bit in 69, and then the 70 and 71s were slightly different. They were all 2-piece, capped wheels, for lack of a better word. The ones on this car are very close to those that came out in 1970, except these are 1-piece. They have not done 2-piece wheels in forever. I think what people wanted to see on this, because it is a Redline Club car, they wanted to see rubber tires all the way around, and we didn't get it. I personally love these slotted rims with the big slicks and the skinny tires, But I do like these on this car, and I think it's an extension of an RLC 55 series that they did back in, I want to say 2016, where they did this exact car as you see here, except they did a black and white version, a red and white version, and a blue and white version, and I have those. And this, seems like it's just another pass at that with the wheel combination that they've got. The wheels don't fill particularly in the back, they don't fill the wheel well that much. But this to me looks closer to what like a street 55 would have been in the day. I don't know. I mean, it's a 1/64th car. It's kind of hard to say, does it perfectly capture something of that era or not? But I think this does. It looks like something from the 60s. The delivery on it is outstanding. The paint, as you'd come to expect on an RLC, is really, really good. It's metal on metal. The car weighs 41 grams. So that is a given with a red line. You'll never see a plastic base on one. And if they ever did a plastic base, I'm sure it wouldn't sell. This car for me works very well. The only thing that I guess I would have done different is I would have liked to have seen the glass not be as smoked, because there is some really good detailing in there in terms of the seats being pink and some white accenting. You really can't pick it out that much through the glass. If you shine a light through the rear or the side window, you can see it. But that's really the only thing I'd say about this car I'd do different. And that's about it. We're gonna do a roll test. I don't know how it'll do. It'll do better than a rubber tired 55 Gasser, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, we're gonna put the Gasser on the drag strip. I'm spinning the wheels. When you take these off the card, it's often good just to limber up the axles a bit. So here goes number 1. Okay, it doesn't quite reach 3. We'll do it again. I'm putting this car in the center too. I want to see if it pulls left or right. And it pulls left. Didn't quite hit 3. Do the last one. It's short of 3, so this is an average, maybe even a little below average car with respect to rolling. But in terms of the looks, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I really like it. So thanks for joining, and be sure to like, subscribe, and even share. We'll do this again soon. Thank you.